guys. Today I saw a really interesting question about saturation from someone on Facebook, and they were basically asking, like, well, how in the world, if there's so many Scentsy consultants, can there possibly still be a good opportunity for anybody else to join? And so I decided to look at the numbers. I mean, I know that there's no saturation, even in like the biggest areas, like Texas. Texas has the most consultants per state, per anywhere in the world, and we get customers all the time. I'm in Seattle, and we get customers all the time from Texas, and I have team members in Texas that we personally sponsored. So just because you're in Texas and maybe live on the same street as another Scentsy consultant in Texas doesn't mean that, oh God, everybody in the world probably already goes to them or somebody else, or there's no way that I could possibly be successful because I already have two Scentsy consultants living on the same block. Well, that's just not true. That's actually, ridiculous, because I can look at all my neighbors and there is no way that I know who all my neighbors are. And I don't know all the people that they know. I don't know all their family members. I don't know all the people that they went to college with. I don't know all of the people that they do soccer with. I mean, that's just silly, And also, just because a Scentsy consultant has, something on the back of their car that says they're a Scentsy consultant, or there's a Scentsy little, scent circle hanging from their car, that certainly does not mean that they work their business the same way that I work my business. They could just have that stuff up and are a part-timer, who does it as a hobby. They could be full-time like my husband and I, where we're full-time work-at-home parents because of Scentsy. So you just honestly never really know, just because you see someone has business or is wearing a shirt, it doesn't tell you that they're successful or that they're doing a whole lot or that they're really active in their business. And even the ones that are, seriously, there is a ton of opportunity out there. So what I did is I decided to look at numbers, because numbers are telling. Numbers are what people care about, right? So bear with me here. So there's 118,000 consultants as of right now. And right now it's April, so there's about 118,000 consultants. Now that's worldwide. That's not just in the United States. So worldwide, where we do Scentsy, the countries that we do Scentsy, I'm going to list all of them, and I'm going to list how many millions of people are in each country, okay? So in the U.S. alone, there's 300 million. In Canada, there's 34 million. In Mexico, there's 122 million people. In Germany, 80 million.62. Ireland is 4.595 million. Northern Ireland has 1.811 million. Wales has 3.064 million. England has 53.01 million. Scotland has 5.295 million. France has 66.03 million. Spain has 47.27 million. Australia has 23.13 million. New Zealand has 4.471 million. And Austria has 8.474 million. So that is a total of 753,770,000,000 people that could right now could buy Scentsy or could join Scentsy. Now, there's only 118,000 consultants in the entire world right now. So to kind of really share with you how many people per consultant, all right? So like if I wanted to, and I wanted to, whether I just wanted to stay in the United States or I wanted to expand my business and I wanted to get customers, if we were to even out, like dole out every person that is in every country that we currently sell in and give every single consultant the same amount of customers, okay, whether they're hobbyists or whether they are full-time people like me, there would be 6,387 potential customers and recruits for every single Scentsy consultant that's currently around. So I thought, okay, well, that seems pretty freaking awesome, right? Well, let's say, oh, there's kids. Kids aren't going to buy Scentsy. Fine. You know what? Let's just throw the number in half. I'm sure that halving it is not really accurate, but let's say instead of 753 million, there was half that amount that we could come from. All right. So what that leaves us with is still 3,193 3 potential customers and recruits for every single current Scentsy consultant. Okay? I mean, it's been 10 years since Scentsy started, and those are crazy stupid numbers, because most consultants that I've worked with over the last 6 years, most of them have anywhere from, I mean, depending on how busy they are, maybe 10 customers to 500, customers in their database. Some who work more maybe have, a couple thousand. Some like us who, or, people who do big events or do online stuff like we do, have thousands. All right. So not all consultants, like I said, work the same. So if you are just an average consultant and you have 500 people, and you work your business and you work it well, and you have 500 contacts, you still have like 3,000 people that you can tap. Only adults around the world. That seems pretty awesome to me. So I thought I'd do something else too. I thought I'd show you how ridiculous the numbers are, okay? Let's say that all 118,000 of Scentsy consultants are just in the United States, all right? And that's 300 million people that are just in the United States alone. I'm not talking Canada, Mexico, nothing. Let's just say that all 118,000 are in the U.S. So if you divide 300 million by 118,000 people, that gives you 2,542 potential customers. Remember what I said about 500 people, maybe to 1,000 being around an average consultant, who works their business regularly as far as having their contacts? That's still a ton of people. And that's if every single one of Scentsy's 118,000 consultants actually tries to market their business and work it in that way. I mean, there's no way. There's so much untapped market. I can't even, it's silly to me. I mean, you could probably look at my face and go, yeah, that's just crazy talk when someone says that we're saturated, because we're not. We're not in any way, shape, or form. Even if I divide that number in the U.S. by half, that still leaves 1,271 potential customers for every single consultant. Again, if every single consultant was engaged in their business. And I know firsthand that they are not all engaged in their business. So that leaves lots of opportunity for you, if you're a consultant watching this. Go out and get some more business. There are hostesses out there. Step outside. Go into another city near you. Go to your neighbors' houses. Go see who they know. I mean, there is tons of business out there. So for you to say, if you are sitting there saying, well, no one wants to have a party. No one? You mean the 3 people you talk to? Go out there and go get a party. Go find, if you're really serious and you want to join this business because you wanted to make something of it, then quit making excuses for yourself, because I just proved to you that there are thousands of potential customers waiting for you to contact them. All right? And let's say that you're a customer or maybe a potential recruit watching this. You know what? There's a ton of opportunity. So if you've ever thought about joining or having a party, and maybe you don't have a consultant near you to host a party, consider joining. There is a ton of opportunity for you. So anyway, if you have any questions, give us a call at the information. Look at our website and go visit us. Thanks a lot. Bye.